What's your time zone then? Psst. Yeah? Oh, Pacific Standard. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Open the schools. Judgment. Oh, sorry. There's no food for you. I'll fix that post-haste. Top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube titles I never expected. Here's number 1. I got divorced over Yu-Gi-Oh! Certainly wouldn't expect that. But, I mean, you could use like Pot Agree to get an additional 2 wives from your deck. Something stupid. Every time I see a plastic bag floating in the wind, I think of Katy Perry. If she has no other impact, she has that. And that's enough for me. People who keep tweeting with 0 likes fear no one. I am my own target audience. That's because we don't need to fear a single thing. We're tweeting for us. Mate, do you want to be seen or not? Oh, he's just a walking torso. It's frightening. Quit complaining about stores playing Christmas music in November and start writing some Thanksgiving songs. We wouldn't be in this situation if Thanksgiving had bangers. You never hear Mariah Carey sing about carving a turkey. It's not there. Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend curse broken. Vittoria Soretti turns 26. It's morning in America. That's the real news. That's the unprecedented times we were waiting for. Just got laid off. You look like you're about to flood Gotham. Yep, that's right. I love security cameras. Imagine they always watch you and know everything about you, but when you turn to look at them, they look away bashfully. Or when you get up to kiss one of them, they overheat so much they turn off temporarily. I want to kiss one so bad. Oh, you saucy minx, you security camera, you. Come here. A big wet kiss for the security camera. Hawk Tua girl launches AI-powered dating app named after her boyfriend. Pookie tools. Maybe the worst sentence I've ever fucking read. Oh, dude, she's in some controversy now with that Hawk Tua coin. I just think of the Meat Canyon, like Hawk Tua. Like that's what I think of anytime I see this person. But look at the iPhone screenshots. Height detector? Goodness gracious, come on. I'm moving into an apartment soon. Look what my friends gave me for a housewarming gift. I'm gonna frame this and put it in the most visible part of my living room. Thank you so much. Happiest stories. Thank you so much for this beautiful piece of art. I'm jealous of people who fall asleep fast. Like, dang, so nothing's on your mind, huh? I relegate it to the next day. I'm high and I made this hamburger helper with no milk. With no milk. This tastes like cargo pants. Why do you know what cargo pants taste like? I be in situations. Sometimes I gotta eat cargo pants. You know what? It shows that you're privileged, dude, because you've never had to be in a similar situation. Did anyone in Bushwick lose a cat? This guy just climbed through my window and he seems very friendly, and I don't know if the universe chose me or if he's lost. Someone found my GitHub profile and approached me for a dev job. However, they told me the interview process consists of coding challenges. Why? My GitHub contains all my work, my full-time job's work and side projects. What would coding challenges show that my GitHub profile won't? Senior position is to do coding challenges? Oh, dude, I don't think that's great at all. I swear to God, circles are some of the roundest things I've ever seen in my life. How do they do it? I'll never know. A billionaire businessman showed up outside a supermarket to 1v1 a Call of Duty gamer that called out his internet company for slow connection. Wow. That's not a good idea, sir. Have you seen the news? La cocaína. He's just a nice guy. He's just got a little too much on his hands, that's all. Got too much dip on his chip. Red onions are clearly fucking purple. Eggplant is also purple and clearly not made of eggs. Someone needs to stop naming foods. I'm in a Teams meeting with 80 people, and this icon is calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. It whispers to me, it goes, do it. Take control. And I don't know, should I listen? Should I do it? And then what do you do when you take control? What do you do then? So many questions. Remember when cupcakes had this huge moment in like 2010 and cupcake shops opened everywhere and you couldn't get normal desserts anywhere? You had to eat gigantic dry cupcakes that were like $15 each. Yeah, I'm glad we're past those times, everybody. Too many of you were told as kids you'd make a great lawyer without realizing that adult was calling you a dick. And I'm here to, unfortunately, burst that bubble for all of you. Sorry, someone should have just been honest with you and told you were a dick. Tell me something I don't know. The past tense of William Shakespeare would be what I was Shookspeared. Bet you didn't know that, but you never thought about that, and now you know it. And you can't unknow it neither. I used to think coffee was a grown-up drink. Then I thought alcohol was a grown-up drink. Now I've finally achieved full enlightenment to understand that it is water that is the grown-up drink. Because no one wants to drink it. It is increasingly clear that Ellen DeGeneres was an environmentally significant apex predator in the media ecosystem. She'd have extracted all entertainment value from the Hawk Tuah girl in a 3-minute segment, and banished her back to anonymity, maintaining ecological balance. We got rid of all the wolves, and now we're surprised by all the deer. We're in a prison of our own creation. Women opposite me is T9 texting on a flip phone at the speed of sound. To see a traditional skill, a near-lost art like that demonstrated with such virtuoso takes the breath away. Godspeed, woman. At my funeral, take the bouquet off my casket and throw it in the crowd to see who's next. It's real fun, real festive. She tried to steal the baby goat by running to the car with it exactly 5 seconds after this photo. She wanted it. And look, they're already best friends. Green is a greedy color. Like, you don't need this much space on my color wheel. Get real. Get a hold of yourself. The grease in your hair seeps into your skull and whispers evil messages into your brain. And when you shower, it goes away and you feel better. That's why we shower. Don't you understand? The human race is an endless number of monkeys. And every day we produce an endless number of words. And one of us already wrote Hamlet. So what are the rest of us doing anyway? I hate when a heart gets automatically turned into a heart emoji. If I'm typing less than 3, it's very intentional and a completely different vibe than a heart emoji. Do not make that decision for me. Nothing recharges me for another work week like 48 hours of laundry, cleaning, food shopping, and everything else I didn't have time for last week. Whoo-wee! Love that. Why did King Kai have a car when his planet had a diameter of 63 meters? Hey, flexing don't gotta make sense. Do it for the love of the game. I bought an iPad because y'all said people with an iPad have they shit together, and now I'm just a with an iPad fighting for my life. Who lied? Who did it? Who fibbed? It's been an awful, terrible, no good week. But listening to my teenage daughter convince my youngest child last night that J.R.R. Tolkien's real name was Jolkien Rolking Tolkien was absolutely priceless and the pick-me-up I needed after a rough week. I'd be like, oh my god, I have so much to do, and then I lay down, because it's overwhelming and I'll do it later. I like big butts and I cannot lie. My friend here likes big butts and cannot tell the truth. You may ask us 3 questions. And then you just ask one of them, do you like big butts? You kill one, and then you ask the other if they like big butts, and that's how you know who the liar and the truther is. I've solved your riddle, Lord Rat Squirt. Since we grown now, it wasn't my mom saying I couldn't hang out with y'all, it was me, and I just want to let you guys know. Elves, nature is beautiful. The gods created us to live in perfect harmony with all creation. Dwarves and humans, I've been messing around with more mechanisms. It's their favorite activity, mechanisms. We don't do NFTs. If you see a Cyanide and Happiness NFT, that wasn't us. If you bought a Cyanide and Happiness NFT, you got scammed. Also, lol. Don't know why you had to add the also lol at the end there. Shouldn't glorify vulnerable people being scammed. NFT Bros losing money is funnier than any of our comics. In fact, we're gonna make a comic about it. My mom doesn't have social media and she just got out this notepad and told me she wrote down a tweet. My hair is 75% of my personality. Good one, mother. Stop sending me your pilots for Star Wars series ideas. I'm not that Jon Favreau. I feel your pain. Oh no. What's your Wi-Fi password? It's on the back of the router. The router. Oh, let's just count it. That's like what? 1,000 A's, couple H's, G's and R's in rapid succession. Lady Gaga, how'd you guess my router password? How'd you know? Forget the excuse of your dog eating your homework. My dog ate my PhD. And now he has all the knowledge I gained. How'd he do it? I had a doctorate in philosophy. You know how terrifying it is for a dog to have philosophy knowledge? Dog shelters. Don't buy puppies. Consider adoption instead. Also dog shelters. This is Piss Fingers. She's 19 years old and can't live in a home with children, books, or electricity. Piss Fingers is nervous around hair, needs 400 acres of land and an orchard of extinct fruits. Would you like to take Piss Fingers? Every morning I wake up to a main quest marker, and every day it tells me to do the same thing. Thinking about in 7th grade when I got escorted to the police station after school because they found out I was prank calling local businesses as Ricky Pee-Pee. And when I walked in, the officer who was waiting there with my mom to talk to me said, "If it isn't Ricky Pee-Pee, the infamous Ricky Pee-Pee finally caught." There's a part of my childhood that's gone forever if Tyson loses tonight. Like if Jordan got crossed up by Mr. Beast. Well, I have horrible news for you. This is an old post with new knowledge. There's a fucking roller coaster? Candace looking outside her window be like, those boys are always up to something wacky. My boyfriend told me his nickname growing up was Shorts because he was the first boy in his hometown to start wearing shorts in the spring. And I didn't believe it until we visited and he was riding a bike through the town square and someone yelled shorts at him. Because it's him, the legend. The only cake you should be sending your younger siblings. 25 years since mom found you in the bin. Aw, happy birthday. Thinking about how high I must have been when I put this in my notes. A snake walks into a bar and the bartender says, how did you do that? How did you walk? You slither. Sega fans are relieved to hear that Sonic the Hedgehog is still homeless. And from Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, he says, I fucking hate you all, man. What the fuck, man? You wouldn't have said all those swears if it was regular Sonic, though. I really respect when a sci-fi or horror movie invents a new sound you never heard before. Like, great. New horrors to comprehend? Thanks. First time seeing snow. Oh my God. Notice how no one ever has reactions like this to summer weather. No one is ever enthusiastic about summer weather. Because summer is the worst season. And being in 100 degrees Fahrenheit weather with mosquitoes and moths suck. Unlike this beautiful wonderland, look at all the powder. One time at a party, this girl and I realized we were wearing the same exact jeans. But mine were a little too big for hers, and hers were a little too small for her. So we went to the bathroom and traded. Both fit perfectly. Very professional. We didn't speak for the rest of the night. Traffic be dumb as hell, cause what that first person in line doing? Probably nothing. It's probably that was why there's a jam. Girl, whatever you're going through right now, as long as you're not pregnant, you'll be fine. This is a quote to live by. How did you know I was flying to Turkey? With that big bald head, we knew. We could see your thoughts. Winter is a mini game. Furnace off, freezing all the time. Furnace on, dry air cracks your skin with chapped lips and sore eyes. Buy humidifier to moisten air. Forget to clean it and Baja blast your house with mold. Perish at 4 p.m. because the sun god has abandoned you, and we begin the process anew with a new set of rules. I love boys and girls, but I'm still single. I guess you're just meant to be by yourself, pal. Tough luck. Ooh. Never really bought into the AI doomer shit until my cat found love before me. And look at that. Look, he's sitting there all happy as hell. Oh, a blue sky tweet. That's new. A blue sky post, rather. 3:12 a.m. My cat. Ooh, sorry about stepping on your face. I was just headed to the nightstand, knock over that water glass. My bad. Ooh, I didn't mean to step on your eyeball. Oh, tough luck. Sometimes I wonder what motivates non-coffee drinkers to get out of bed. Probably some sort of pulley system. Non-coffee drinker here. Can confirm that I fantasize about a pulley system lifting me up each morning. It sounds wondrous. So I just found out that farts are flammable. Yes. You can light farts on fire. I'll not be available for the next couple days. You just found that out? That's been like a staple in comedy forever. Don't go in. Come see my cat. But I want to see the cat. It looks great in there. If you're not happy single, you won't be happy in a relationship. True happiness comes from building dashboards that give executives deeper insight into critical business functions. Once you've mastered that, then look for someone. Forgetting your headphones at home is the modern equivalent of leaving your sword behind in medieval times. It's like an essential piece of equipment. What the hell, girl? Sure. Melinda always 30 minutes late. Be there in 8 minutes. She said that 9 minutes ago. She's gonna be there now. I accidentally told my boss I loved him while getting off the phone, so if anyone needs me, I'll be walking directly into the ocean. I'm gonna miss work and every other important function. I'll be in the water, underwater. Hand you 6 ibuprofen. This is an old family recipe. Use it wisely. Interaction bait. Why is your online name your online name? I like Dr. Ratio a lot. That's why I'm Ratio Cakes. Can we talk about something else? I'm sobbing at this. Why did you choose your name? At Ask. Why was that your name? Let's unpack that. New refutation of skepticism. Either you know or you don't know. Lem. If you know, you know. Tautology. If you don't know, now you know. Smalls 1994. And now, you know. If I were being stalked by an assassin escaping near death again and again, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. Take a look at old Jay Leno there. My forehead is big from all the disrespectful thoughts I keep to myself, so don't pry unless you want me to decrease the size a little bit and get some of that energy out. Folks, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we found Waldo. Bad news is where we found him.